Good day, everyone. My name is Venera, and today I want to show you what Albanians do on a rainy day. Because it is raining, we are inspired to make our traditional bean stew. And I think most people enjoy it because it is a creamy, paprika bean stew, usually prepared with some kind of meat, but you can also do vegetarian very easily. So here we go. The ingredients are very simple. We need an onion, a whole onion, no need to chop. That's going to go straight into the Instapot. And yes, I am using an Instapot because the nutritional value of the food will be contained in the food. So this is the healthiest way to go as far as making pasulë. And then we're not doing vegetarian this time, although we do that a lot. I'm using ossobuco because it has great flavor, and we're going to get that broth from the meat and the fats and stuff, so it will be that kind of pasulë. So, and of course we need our beans, which I have soaked in water, typically about an hour. You don't have to soak overnight because you are using a pressure cooker. So we're going to put the beans right in there, and then I will show you what's next. So the next thing I'm going to add is the beans, and typically we use Great Northern beans, but you really can use any variety of a white bean. I don't see why you can't use a kidney bean, but that's just not traditional. So again, we're making Albanian pasulë, pasulë me mish, po pregaditim. So here we go. The beans go right in, and so we only have 3 ingredients in here so far: an onion, the ossobuco, and the beans. And so now all we need is the water, and we're going to add approximately 6 cups of water. And to that, and by the way, it's about a pound of beans, dry beans. And to that, we're going to add about 2 teaspoons of salt. And you can always add more, but you can't take it away. So I always like to try with less salt. And then we're going to put the cover on the Instapot. Shout out to Dr. Furman, who really talks about the nutritional value of beans in our diet. It really is an amazing protein, fiber, great source of food. So then we're going to just press the meat stew button, which says 30 minutes. Go off and do whatever you love to do. And you will have to allow for another 20 or so minutes for it to cool down. It does it all by itself to release the steam. But even that process cooks the stew even further. So, so this is the freedom of using an Instapot. And enjoy your pasulë. I will be back to show you how to finish it off.
No.
So here we are. The timing is done, and we have our, come on in, honey, pasulë. And I have taken out the onion, and you won't need that. And here is the pasulë. This is what it should look like. The meat has completely broken up, and the beans are completely creamy. That is the optimal. And now we need to finish it off. So we're going to put the lid back on. And I have some chopped onions here. Chopping them finely is a good idea because you don't want a nice big chunk of onion. So what I like to use is organic grass-fed ghee, which is a really good fat to use in the kitchen because it has a very high temperature. You can use it at a very high temperature. So we're going to introduce about 2 tablespoons of ghee. And add the onions right to it. There we go. I'm going to put this on. We're going to saute the onions until they are translucent. And then we're going to introduce a little paprika. Be right back. So as the onions are sauteing, I just wanted to take the opportunity to talk a little bit about sustainable farming and your ingredients. And I think we all know now that getting our ingredients from the freshest, most sustainable way is best for our health. So I encourage all my Kosovars to find a farmer that still has a farm, go out there, visit them. I personally have a cousin in Kladernitz who's holding down the fort and has a beautiful farm, and his meats are grass-fed, grass-finished, they are organic. All his pickled things, all his cheeses are all homemade, and that is what you want. If you want to be healthy, do not shop in a supermarket. Get your foods from those farmers. So if you still have connections with someone in Katon, so as we are preparing our, I don't want to burn my onions here. When they are ready, soft, translucent, we're going to add about 2 tablespoons of paprika, and we're going to let that just heat up to release the flavors, and then we're going to pour it with the hot oil straight into the pasulë. And for all my friends in New Jersey, New York, find your farmer's market. I live on the cusp of Montclair, New Jersey. We have an amazing farmer's market. I talk to the farmers. I talk to them. I get their numbers. I source my food for my family from them. And that's the way I encourage everyone to try to do. So this is about perfection. This is what it looks like. There's no chard. It's golden brown, very translucent. And here we go. We're going to add our organic paprika. And I just kind of eyeball it, but like I said, about 2 tablespoons will do. And you want to just heat that in there so that it wakes up all the flavor. And you don't want to overdo it. Very important, because it turns dark. And that is it. We're going to introduce that right into our beans in the Instapot. Just like that. There's a sizzle. Then you grab some beans, pour it around. That's a trick to get all the deliciousness in there. And now you just want to stir. And in the Instapot, hit simmer for about 5 minutes, and you are done. Salut! Enjoy. Okay, we're ready to serve our pasulë mish. So here we go. We're just gonna, we need a ladle as per any stew, and we're just gonna get a few pieces of meat and some pasulë and pour it into the bowl. And some people like it thick, some people like it thin. You will find out, but either way, tastes amazing. And you're gonna have some nice bread with this, because you want to sop up all that loveliness. And we usually pair it with some spezia, some turshi, which is pickled anything, and bon appetit. And the only thing I forgot to do is try it. So here goes. You're gonna love this dish. So try it at home for your family. and it's a great way to get beans into your repertoire of cooking. I'm a home cook, and this has been a great staple. My youngest son will eat it with a tortilla, which is fine, but it's not traditional. Traditional way is a wonderful piece of bread. We love the sourdough, so enjoy the way you love to enjoy it. Bye.